On convocation ceremony for the Stony Brook University School of Dental Medicine, please rise for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glow, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. As interim dean of the School of Dental Medicine, it gives me great pleasure to welcome the Doctor of Dental Surgery candidates, graduate degree candidates, advanced dental education certificate recipients, families, friends, faculty, staff, students, and residents to the 2021 School of Dental Medicine Convocation. It is now my privilege to introduce my colleagues who join us on stage this afternoon. Please rise as you are introduced. Dr. Dolores Canella, Associate Dean for Education. Dr. David Lamb, Interim Associate Dean for Clinical Affairs, Interim Associate Dean for Research, and Chair of the Department of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. Dr. Ann Nasty, Associate Dean for Clinical Education. Dr. Ying Gu, Interim Chair, Department of General Dentistry. Dr. Dan Colosi, Acting Chair, Department of Prosthodontics and Digital Technology. Dr. Marcia Simon, Director of Graduate Studies. Dr. Richard Faber, Director of the Advanced Education Program in Orthodontics and Dentofacial Orthopedics. Dr. Rona Sherwin, Interim Director of the Advanced Dental Education Program in Pediatric Dentistry. And Patricia Swanson, Dr. Patricia Swanson, Grand Marshal. And finally, not on stage, but Dr. Ife Onyenekwu, Assistant Dean for Admissions and Student Affairs. Will you wave wherever you are? Again, I thank you all for joining us, both in person and virtually, for the 45th commencement of the Stony Brook University School of Dental Medicine. I am so glad that we can celebrate together today. To the class of 2021, congratulations. Whether you go forward as a doctor of dental surgery or with the additional expertise earned in an advanced education or graduate program, be proud of all that you have accomplished to get to this day. It is impossible to separate the experience of your class from the unprecedented circumstances of the past year. Our country has gone through a global pandemic, challenges to our democracy, and necessary calls for accountability regarding systemic racial injustice and systemic inequality, social inequality. While this year has had its challenges, you have remained strong, committed to your goals, and overcome uncertainties. The School of Dental Medicine family, every single faculty, staff member, student, and resident, has united to achieve a common goal: to continue the delivery of outstanding oral health care services to our over 15,000 loyal patients, while also ensuring our presence today in celebration of your hard-earned certificates and degrees. I would like to take a moment to congratulate our our Marshal and Grand Marshal, and to thank our outstanding faculty and staff who have worked tirelessly in their dedication to support you throughout your entire time at the School of Dental Medicine, and particularly in the past year. Let's give them all a round of applause. I would also like to extend my gratitude to the friends, families, and loved ones of our graduates. This day would not have been possible without your encouragement and support. For our graduates, whether your next step is in advanced education or private practice, it is a joy to practice dentistry. And with that joy comes responsibility. You are a member of a healing profession. It is critical to remember that patient-centered care is not rhetoric, it is reality. Your patient's best interest is paramount. If you advise and treat them as if they were members of your family or other loved ones, your judgment will always be right. And please maintain your enthusiasm for outreach and continue serving communities locally, nationally, and globally. I hope some of you are considering an academic career, whether part-time or full-time, or volunteering at a dental school or hospital program. This is a most rewarding path. Finally, there has never been a time where what's considered state-of-the-art so rapidly becomes outdated like it does today. It is necessary to continually strengthen your knowledge and expertise to ensure that you are delivering the best possible care for your patients. As I stand before you, the class of 2021, and think back on our experiences together, from extracting teeth and gross anatomy, to our medical emergency simulations, to your first injections, I have seen you grow in knowledge and abilities and as professionals. And I know that the future of oral health care is bright. You are a thoughtful, empathetic, talented, and resilient group. You will do great things. On behalf of myself and the entire School of Dental Medicine, we wish you much health, happiness, and success in the future. And keep in touch. It's always nice to hear how you're doing. Congratulations, class of 2021. It is now time to prepare for the doctoral hooding of the class of 2021. Each year, the graduating class selects beloved faculty members as faculty marshals to participate in their hooding ceremony. It is my honor to introduce the faculty marshals who have been selected by the students from the class of 2021 for their contributions to the students' overall dental education. As your name is called, please rise and remain standing until all marshals have been recognized. This year, the faculty marshals chosen are Dr. Scott Firestone, Dr. John Lagner, now Dr. Charles Larson, Dr. Ewan Nguyen, Dr. Christine Vallestrand, and last but not least, Dr. Lawrence Wynn. Thank you. You may be seated. Let us also recognize the family members of our graduates with doctoral degrees who have come today to participate in this convocation and hood their graduate. Will those guests who will be hooding candidates today please stand? Thank you. You may be seated. In addition, the graduating class selects a faculty member to have the honor of being named the Grand Marshal. Traditionally, the Grand Marshal has the privilege of presenting the candidates of the graduating class for the degree of Doctor of Dental Surgery. This year, the class of 2021 has selected Dr. Patricia Swanson as the Grand Marshal. Dr. Patricia Swanson received her bachelor's degree in biology from the State University of New York College at Geneseo, and her Doctor of Dental Surgery degree from the University of Buffalo School of Dental Medicine, where she graduated summa cum laude and was inducted into Omicron Kappa Upsilon, the National Dental Honor Society. She then completed the Stony Brook University Advanced Education Program in Prosthodontics and became a fellow of the American Board of Prosthodontics in 2018. Dr. Swanson has served as Director of Predoctoral Prosthodontics at the School of Dental Medicine since 2018. Her involvement in licensure preparation has resulted in a 100% pass rate for our students' prosthodontic exams over the past 2 years. Dr. Swanson has performed research in dental cements, dental implants, and dental education. She maintains a faculty practice and serves on committees for the American College of Prosthodontics and Suffolk County Dental Society. Dr. Swanson is a passionate educator in continuing education courses, preclinical courses, or in the Dental Care Center. Dr. Swanson is incredibly hardworking and dedicated, and we look forward to her continued contributions as a faculty in the School of Dental Medicine. Let me use the words of the graduating class to introduce Dr. Patricia Swanson. Dr. Swanson is a fantastic professor, mentor, clinician, and educator. As the first class to be taught by Dr. Swanson, we know firsthand how hard she works and how much time she puts into helping others. She goes above and beyond for her students, and we sincerely appreciate all that she has done for the class of 2021. Thank you, Dr. Swanson. I would now like to call upon Dr. Swanson to present the candidates of the class of 2021 for the degree of Doctor of Dental Surgery.
Thank you, Dean Cuisine. Congratulations to the graduates of the class of 2021. I am proud of your class for many things, but I am most proud of how you learned to lean on each other through the hard times. I am thankful I had the privilege to have you as my first class and the great honor to be selected as your Grand Marshal. I look forward to seeing all you achieve as a result of your grit and determination to succeed. Dean Cuisine, honored guests, family, and friends, it is now my honor and pleasure to present the class of 2021 candidates for the degree of Doctor of Dental Surgery. Will Dr. Valistrand and Dr. Nguyen please come forward to hood the candidates? Dean Cuisine, please prepare to confer the Doctor of Dental Surgery degree to our graduates. As I call your name, please come to the stage. Dr. Daler Aminov. Dr. Nicole Andriano. Dr. Arsalan Uskar. Dr. Joshua Azar. Dr. Judah Baruch. Dr. Gina Bell. Dr. Dana Meredith Bergenfeld. Dr. Meggie Brahimi. Dr. Loredana Calci. Dr. Jason Chen. Dr. Ryan Davis. Congrats. Dr. Gina Ann DeLisi. Dr. Shraddha Duggal. Dr. Heather Ann Ercolano. Dr. Noelle Fisher. Dr. Nicole Francisco. Thank you, Dr. Valistran and Dr. Nguyen. Dr. Larson and Dr. Nguyen, please come forward to hood the candidates. Dr. Brendan Gallagher. Dr. Wendy Gazalaya. Dr. Farnaz Hadagian. Pretty good? Dr. Brian Himmelfarb.
Thank you so much.
Dr. Elena Kahn. Dr. Jiwon Kim. Dr. Ilana Kurlander. Dr. Agatha Leshnevsky. Dr. Dorothy Lee.
I'm so proud of you. Everything, I really appreciate it. Congratulations. Thank you. You too.
Dr. Ian Lin.
Thank you so much.
Dr. Jamin Liu.
Congrats, I'm so proud.
Dr. Upasna Malhotra. Dr. Cyril V. Manchuri.
Thank you.
Dr. Joseph Anthony Manzella, Jr. Dr. Alexander Jake McInnes.
Thank you so much.
Dr. Kristen McMahon. Thank you, Dr. Larson and Dr. Nguyen. Dr. Firestone and Dr. Lagner, please come forward to hood the candidates. Dr. David Kaplan Manoli. Dr. Zaina Morabet. Wait. Dr. Sarthik Nair. Dr. Nicholas Yoshitaka Oda. Dr. Stephanie Ann Quinn. Dr. Stacy Rosenberg. Dr. Benjamin Adam Samardek. Dr. Hamad Shah. Dr. Jonah Spaeth. Dr. Kiran Tiwari. Dr. Nicole Trepida. Dr. Stephanie Julik Vieira. Dr. Sean Czar. Dr. Fuwa Zhao.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Firestone and Dr. Lagner. With this ceremony, we also recognize those individuals completing graduate degrees and advanced dental education certificate programs at the School of Dental Medicine. May I ask the program directors, the candidates for Master of the Science degrees, and the candidates for certificates in advanced dental education to please rise and come forward.
Thank you, Dr. Swanson. Dr. Marcia Simon, Director of Graduate Studies, please come forward.
May I ask Dr. Yin Gu, Professor and Chair, Department of General Dentistry, to come forward and recognize the candidate for Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences with a concentration in oral biology and pathology. Dr. Hussein, I present to you the candidate for the Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences, concentration in oral biology and pathology, Dr. Conwell. May I ask Dr. Clarissa Morales-Gastelum, Assistant Professor, Department of General Dentistry, to come forward to recognize the candidate for Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences with a concentration in oral biology and pathology. Dr. Hussein, I present to you the candidate for the Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences, concentration in oral biology and pathology from the DDS MS program, Dr. Brian Himmelfarb. Thank you. May I ask Dr. Richard Faber, Director of the Advanced Education Program in Orthodontics and Dental Facial Orthopedics, to come forward to recognize the candidates for the Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences with a concentration in oral biology and pathology. Dr. Hussein, I present to you the candidates for the Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences, concentration in oral biology and pathology from the Department of Orthodontics and Pediatric Dentistry. Dr. Rebecca Aminov. You stay. Dr. Sarah Atam. Dr. Max Sanakar.
May I ask Dr. Rona Sherwin, Interim Director of the Advanced Dental Education in Pediatric Dentistry Program, to please come forward.
Dean Cuisine, honored guests, I present to you the candidate for the Certificate in Pediatric Dentistry, Dr. Amber Bruckner.
May I ask Dr. Richard Faber, Director of the Advanced Education Program in Orthodontics and Dental Facial Orthopedics, to please come forward.
Dean Cuisine, honored guests, I present to you the candidates for the Certificate in Orthodontics and Dental Facial Orthopedics, Dr. Rebecca Amanoff. Where's the baby? Dr. Sarah Atam. Dr. Max Sanakor. 3 times. It's a hat trick. It's a hat trick. It's a hat trick for Max. 3 times at Stony Brook.
Congratulations to the graduate degree and advanced dental education certificate recipients. It is now my pleasure to invite Dean Cuisine to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Cannella. It is now my distinct pleasure to present to you the President of Stony Brook University, Dr. Mari McInnes.
Well, thank you, Dean Cuisine, and hello, everyone. So great to see you. Congratulations to the class of 2021 and to all the graduates of the School of Dental Medicine. You did it. You are here. We are able to celebrate in person, but most importantly, celebrating your accomplishments. You are receiving a degree from one of the finest public research universities in the world, from a rigorous program in the middle of a year of global upheaval. Graduates of the School of Dental Medicine, you have always embodied our university's mission, but this year's graduates are singular. As graduates of the School of Dental Medicine in 2021, you have persevered through incredible odds. You have stayed cool under pressure. You have cultivated empathy and accountability amidst global tumult. And you have shown quick thinking and creativity during a time of constant change. You are leaving Stony Brook with lived firsthand knowledge of the human condition, with all its nuances and all of its possibilities. And this is what our society needs in our healthcare professionals. This is what we have in this new generation of doctors of dental surgery and healthcare experts. And I could not feel more comforted and proud to know that it is you who will be leading our world to a better, brighter, and healthier future. Congratulations to you all.
Thank you, President McInnes. And now it's time for another president. I would like to welcome Dr. Joseph Anthony Manzella, Jr., President of the Class of 2021, to the stage to present his remarks.
Thirsty. Distinguished guests, President McInnes, Dean Kusim, Associate Deans, faculty and staff, family, friends, and loved ones. My name is Joseph Manzella, and it's been my honor and privilege to serve as the president of the Stony Brook School of Dental Medicine, Class of 2021, for the past 4 years. To President McInnes, Dean Kusin, Dr. Cannella, Dr. Lamb, Dr. Nasty, and Dr. Onyenaku, thank you for all your dedication and support to our class, especially in this past year. I am so thrilled we could all be here in person today to celebrate this class's achievements. I'd like to personally thank my family, especially my mother and father, who I'm so grateful could be here today, my boyfriend Matt, my brother Nick and sister Franny, and to my grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins watching at home. Thank you for believing in me and guiding me these past 4 years. I love and appreciate you all so much. Next, on behalf of the entire class of 2021, I'd like to thank our Grand Marshal, Dr. Patricia Swanson. Words cannot describe the lengths you have gone to for us. Thank you for your unending support of our class, even in the most difficult of circumstances. We appreciate you, we respect you, and we will never forget the Swansonisms you've taught us along the way. Thank you also to our beloved and talented marshals, Dr. Nguyen, Dr. Lagner, Dr. Vallestrand, Dr. Firestone, Dr. Larson, and Dr. Wynn, for your dedication to our class and commitment to each and every one of us. Thank you to all our outstanding faculty, especially our group practice leaders, Dr. Nguyen, Dr. Amarias, Dr. Seaver, and Dr. Lipow, and a special thank you to Dr. Buono. We love you. You all have been true sources of wisdom, guidance, and hope these past 4 years. During the COVID lockdown, you all checked up on us, kept us motivated, and never quit making sure we continued to learn. We will never forget the impact each and every one of you has had on us, and we will always remember and cherish the knowledge you've instilled upon us and the life lessons you've shared. I'd also like to recognize the truly incredible staff who make this school so special. To our coordinators, our managers, screeners, COVID testers, dental assistants, front desk staff, sterilization and dispensary staff, cashiers, security guards, SimLab personnel, and everyone in between, thank you all so much for your selflessness, your dedication to your job, and for making our lives as students easier by the amazing work that you do. You all deserve more credit than you're given, and we're all incredibly grateful for you. And finally, to the class of 2021, my classmates and now fellow dentists, Look at us now. After 4 long years, our journey is finally coming to an end. It feels like just yesterday we were all at the Stony Brook Yacht Club introducing ourselves to one another. Who knew then what the next 4 years would have in store for us? How much we'd grow, how much we'd learn, how much we struggle, and how much we'd strive. Who knew then we'd be the class of so many firsts? The first class to learn an entirely new digitally based curriculum. The first class to start a clinic in a vertical model. The first class to be taught by our amazing Grand Marshal, Dr. Swanson. Who knew we'd be in school in the midst of a global pandemic and have to learn from home for 6 months, only to come back, assist one another in clinic, and start vaccinating one another in our community? The truth is, nobody could have known, but we lived it and we excelled. You see, this class has never shied away from a challenge. We took things as they came, adjusted and adapted to our situation, and never, ever gave up, even when things didn't look so bright. When others thought we couldn't, we showed them we could. We proved them wrong, we rose to the occasion, we helped one another, and we got the job done. We've always been the class to define our own success. And so today, to my class, as you prepare to go out on your own, I want you to take a moment to not only reflect on how much you've achieved in the hours of hard work that you've put in to get here, but to also reflect on how you will define your own success moving forward. Will it be by how much money you make, the car that you drive, or the house that you live in? Will it be by the practice that you own, the procedures you do, or the titles you hold? Will it be by the reputation you make, the relationships you build, or the ways in which your patients speak about you? There is no wrong answer. There is only your answer. In life, people will always try and tell you, just like many have tried to tell our class, what it means to be successful. But I know this group is wiser than to listen to those people. So as you turn the page on this chapter of your life and start your next one, remember you have what it takes to succeed. You have not only survived the past 4 years, you have thrived. In closing, I want to sincerely thank you all, my fellow classmates, for allowing me to serve as your class president these past 4 years and for putting up with all of my emails and class meetings. I appreciate you all placing your trust in me from the very start and appreciate even more the ways in which you've helped me grow as a person, as a leader, and as a friend. It hasn't always been easy, but I never expected it would. It was, however, worth it. And so to the class of 2021, I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Whether you're staying near or going far, remember to please keep in touch. I have no doubts whatsoever this group of individuals has what it takes to be successful in life, whatever that means to you. Congratulations, everyone, and thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Manzella. It is now my pleasure to lead the graduating class of 2021 and all other dentists in the recitation of the Hippocratic Oath. Graduating class of 2021 and all other dentists present today, please rise and recite with me the Hippocratic Oath, which can be found on the last page of your program. I do solemnly vow to that which I value and hold most dear, that I will honor the profession of dentistry, be just and generous to its members, and help sustain them in their service to humanity. That just as I have learned from those who preceded me, so will I instruct those who follow me in the science and the art of dentistry. That I will recognize the limits of my knowledge and pursue lifelong learning to better care for patients and to prevent illness. that I will seek the counsel of others when they are more expert, so as to fulfill my obligation to those who are entrusted to my care, that I will not withdraw from my patients in their time of need, that I will lead my life and practice my art with integrity and honor, using my power wisely, that whatsoever I shall see or hear of the lives of my patients that is not fitting to be spoken, I will keep in confidence, that I will maintain this sacred trust, holding myself far aloof from wrong, from corrupting, from the tempting of others to vice, that above all else I will serve the highest interests of my patients through the practice of my science and my art, that I will be an advocate for patients in need and strive for justice in the care of patients. I now turn to my calling, promising to preserve its finest traditions with the reward of a long experience in the joy of healing. I make this vow freely and upon my honor. You may be seated. And congratulations, doctors and colleagues. This concludes the 2021 Stony Brook University School of Dental Medicine convocation. As the platform party, graduates, and faculty leave the auditorium, we ask that the audience remain at their seats. We hope you enjoy your celebrations this afternoon and this evening, and stay safe. And congratulations again.